Hey, hey, hey. Hold on, Sister Kelly. And there you go. Hey, Lone Wolf. In case you guys were wondering what I got in here, it's a piece of rebar. I'm going to try to make a knife out of again, because I made already one up. Where are you? I just had it too. Something like that. It's a rebar knife, but I'm trying to make it into a little bit longer one. Kind of like a rebar machete. Like that. Now I'm just trying to draw it out a little bit and thin it like it is. I wouldn't say a little scary. If it's going to be like this, yeah, because it might be like that. I'm used to it. That's how I'm used to it. I wear a glove anyways. I ain't gonna stick my bare hand in that. Oh, I have safety goggles, but I don't like wearing them because they get in my face and they bother me. That's why I try to keep my face as far away as I can. Some people wear safety glasses, safety goggles. It's all up to whoever wants to do it. I'm not knocking you if you're going to do it safety wise, because that's how I did it, and I slowly over time gotten used to it. Thank you, Lord Wolf. helicopter. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. I kind of got a little sick a little bit. The only thing I have to worry about toxic fumes is from the coal. And a lot of times that will get in your face, so. Like it just did it for me. Whew. But I do apologize for that. Gotta clean out the bottom. Choking up. Let that warm back up for a few minutes. See what y'all saying. No, not toxic fume from the metal. It's the coal. And speaking of which, how everybody doing today? I'm doing alright. It's a little warm. It's a little cold, but not too bad out here. Enough to do a live for you guys for a little bit. Whew. There we go. Add a little bit more flux. Got people driving slow. What up, Bruce? Or I know exactly. Ugh. Sorry, I had somebody driving slow, so what's been happening is actually people have been driving slow now. So that's why I gotta be watching all of this stuff up here, because this is my livelihood now. This is what I'm gonna be doing to support my family. Give me 1 second. I'll see what you guys are saying. Ah. The wife made a sandwich. Heck yeah, I'll eat it when I get done here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can bring it up here. Two of them. Sandwich involved. And just don't be like Scoop and drop his snacks. Alright. Manage to take it from short, draw it out a little bit, fold it over, and do a forge weld. The only piece that I gotta get, if I can get it zoomed in right, is this little piece right here on the very tip top. And that's what the last bit I'm trying to work on, trying to get it all forge weld. Warm that up for a few minutes. Sister Kelly says hi, wife. The white stuff is it's really called flux, but it's actually borax, like you use for laundry soap. Ah, there you are. About time you brought my sandwich up here, woman.
What's left of mine? I'll make you another one later if you want.
No, half of it's okay.
The fourth, but yeah.
Sister Kelly says hi.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, y'all. I'm going to eat off the camera a little bit real quick. Alright, I'm done. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all it is borax, 20 mil borax. And it just helps with the metal breaking down rather than trying to sit there for a while and letting it heat up slowly. It allows it to heat up faster on it. Pop loose again. Like what it's doing now, it's bubbling, going down into the metal. What's up, RJ? what y'all say here. The white stub, it basically breaks it down into a like the molecule of the metal breaks down better. So you're getting all the little slags that are wiping off is what basically pieces of the metal just flaking off slowly. And that allows it to heat up and get into the metal a lot faster to where I can do the work. And that allows the metal. Alright, hold on here. Say like if I want to join this piece of metal, I have to heat it up hot enough. Same thing with these two. I put that flux on it and it just welds them together without trying to basically use a welder. So I can use the two metals and bring them together as one instead of trying to use a welder to weld them together. No, the rebar does not let out toxic fumes. That's all. Nothing in the rebar. It's just regular steel. But like if y'all can see where it's heated up right in there is where I'm trying to forge weld it. But by putting this on it, it allows it to get down into that metal a lot easier. And then when I stick it in here, it just heats it up a lot faster. Instead of trying to do it slowly. But I can't get it too hot, because if I get it too hot, it will burn the steel, and at that point I can't use it. It's just basically oxidizing. Yeah, it makes it hotter without trying to sit there cranking. Basically like that. And then I need to clean it off. See what it looks like. Still need a little bit more, but it's getting there. But once it's forged weld, it'll look like a one part steel. I still got a little work right here on this little tip area. Try to let it focus in so you guys can see. There it is. But so far, so it's coming along pretty good. I still see a little cracks I need to get a little bit more. Well, Lone Wolf, I guess you and I are in the same boat. But I'm not probably going to stay on too longer because today is my daughter's 3-year-old birthday. So we got some stuff we got to do today. Hey, Longbeard. Good to see you come in. I'm going to try to make up a long rebar knife. About yay long. It'll kind of look like this, but like I was telling everybody else, Longbeard, it's going to be a little bit longer. But this is one of my rebar knives I made up. It had a twisted handle and a little butt. Oh, okay, Longbeard. I understand. Whoa. Waiting for the metal to kind of warm up a little bit more. Try to bring it up to the forge level before I start bringing up the heat more. Trying to clean up around here a little bit. Straighten up. No, I ain't worried about safety equipment. I'm in the motto, if you ain't bleeding or cut up by the end of your job, then you haven't done nothing right. But if you're walking away cutty and bloody, shoot, you done something right. Ooh, Buffalo Wild Wings. I haven't had that in a long time. Yeah, pretty much. I've been doing it for a long time, and other things too that I'm just used to. Everybody wants to play by the rules. I don't. Screw the rules. You gotta live life on the edge a little bit. One little piece wants to be a hard ass. I have to grade it that long beard. That's messed up, Lone Wolf. But I gotta get that money somehow. Mm. Yeah, I would be mad too, Lone Wolf. Whoops. Forgot to grab my tongs. What's up, Patriot? Yeah, how are you doing today? We'll not talk about the 49ers. I'm going to let that one go. I might have pulled one of the playbooks from the Cowboys, sorry. Although I lived in Texas for 18 years, I've known them to choke. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's an old Farrier's Forge blower motor. The blade in the front is all wobbly. That's why I'm trying to invest in getting a new blower motor or get a gas forge. But if I get a gas forge, it's going to be even louder too, because you got the roar of the gas coming out. Beard. I'm not going to do long beard, no. Yeah, it does. It forces the air down this way and then back up here, and then I got a little air trap down here that once in a while I have to empty out, or else it'll get choked up and I can't get no flame put up. Essentially, if you're just making a little bonfire or something and you're blowing air into the fire, that's what it's doing. But I'm not sitting there doing that. That would be kind of, well, it would be stupid and funny to see somebody do that. But I'm not doing that. I didn't make the forge. This part, this was the old Farrier's part. This part, where the concrete is, that's what I made up with my dad. And that just allows the heat to kind of go up more. getting this off. Yep. I got a little piece I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get it to where you guys could see it, but it's like right back here. Yeah, right there. And of course I got little cracks down this thing, as you can see, so I got to stick it back in there and heat it back up. And that's where that white stuff, the flux, comes in. I just put it on there. And let it do that. And then I just put it back in there. Because the steel's already cooled off a little bit, so I got to let it bring it back up again. Mm. Ugh. Uh-oh. Oh, great. I'll show you what I got. So I have to do this right now. That. Now I gotta figure out what that sound is, because it's making a little weird sound. But fire. Fire. Oh yeah. But back to your question, what happened was, it looks like, but this is what it looks like underneath. That's broken off. That's how old it is. This is what the Farrier is forged. I put dirt around here to protect it from getting more rusty, and then we just put this on top. So, been on here for about an hour, it says. But I'll kind of, this is me raking it, trying to get it all cooled down. What I do at the end of the day to bring the fire down. But that's one of my anvils, what you guys saw there. This is another one of my older anvils I got with my Farrier's forge. This is the new forge that my dad and I made up. It's plaster Paris and then play sand with concrete mold. And it's going to have 2 burners at the bottom. Oh yeah, my dad and I's initials. But it's got a hood on it. I got to cut a hole in it to run it up through the ceiling up here. It's a tin roof, so I'm good on that. Oh yeah, one of my knives that I was playing around with. I need to do work and finish it up. Hey, Mr. David. So, oops, sorry y'all. My phone acted weird for a second. It's good to see you too, Mr. David. But I'm about to get off here, y'all, because I got to get my 3-year-old daughter's birthday stuff going. So, she just turned 3. Ugh. But I will show you my old pickup truck. It's going to be an old farm truck. It needs work. I got to put the transmission back into it. That's it right there. But it's an 84 F-150. So 84. That's the front of it. What? No, of course. And there it is, the 302. Later, Patriot. Are you going to go live soon, too? Yeah, it's a, actually, it's a bullnose. But yeah, I do a lot of work to it because the people that had it, as you can tell, that and all that. I'm going to try to restore it enough to where I can drive it around and then use it like for storm chasing. Because it's missing the Ford emblem right here on the front. So I might put that back. I got to fix these little bumper things right here. So, but yeah, it needs work. Probably new brake booster, master brake cylinders and all that for it. The only thing that's not working right is the overdrive. Alright, cool, Patriot. I think it might be this that's the overdrive. I don't know much about the 302s. So maybe y'all can help me out on that, but I believe this is what engages the overdrive. I understand, Lone Wolf. But if you know anybody that does, ask them around because that doesn't seem right to me. Because that's the throttle. So if that's the throttle, and that should be the overdrive that engages it to set where I need to be, because it won't go over 40. To kind of give you an idea what it looks like. Because that's the throttle. That should move. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? A lot of this should be moving. But I think it's all electronic, so. But one little project after another. And give you guys a little idea. This is my place. Well, I gotta get the transmission in it, and then put the starter in it, and then I can fire it up and see. I know it ran when I bought it, but after that I had to do transmission work. But this is my woods, and that's my log cabin. Only reason why I'm showing you guys, because why not? I've been doxxed, so ain't like nobody can just look up my address now. But yes, we do get tornadoes, but they're more like that way. But not on this hilltop. But that's my log cabin my dad and I built with the property. Well, trees off the property here, so yeah. But and then we're going to turn that into my dad and I's workshop, and me and the kids and the wife are going to move to that place, my other house. And then that's my dad's house. But we got 38 acres on here. Yeah, we actually tried to grow a little. We had a garden out here, a nice good sized garden, but it didn't take off as we thought it would. And that's the barn where I'm at. So the only thing I'm good at growing are peppers. Nothing else. It's actually a family property. It's more of mine and his. It's a family homestead type. It's actually both of ours. We split it. So all right. Thank you. I'd rather live out in the woods instead of the city. It's more quiet than anything. Ooh, New York City. I've been there before. Back in 1997. Yeah, I know that. When I was there in 97, it was too. Now, my place or New York City? New York City is not a bad place to live. It's just too crazy up there. Here is a nice place too. But I'm going to go ahead and get off, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I might go raid on Patriots channel for a few. So, thank you for subscribing, man. Try to hit 500 so I can get monetized. But y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I hope you guys have a good Monday. And we'll talk to you later.